Hey everyone, welcome to About First Yoga. Emily here, and I have a super fun hip hop yoga class planned for you today. It's 30 minutes, and it's a time for you to just let go, let loose, and have some fun. Don't think about what this practice is supposed to look like, what it's supposed to feel like. Today we are focusing on linking breath and movement together. That's all that matters. So I've linked a Spotify playlist below if you want to use that. Otherwise, put on your own hip hop playlist, or maybe it's pop, maybe it's country. Put on music that makes you feel strong and powerful and makes you want to just let loose and have a good time. Forget everything you know about yoga. Let's have some fun. All right, 30 minutes hip hop yoga flow. Let's get started. Come lay down on your back. Extend your legs out long. Allow your hands to reach out by your sides and just melt into your mat. We're going to start in complete stillness here, just taking note of how our breath is feeling, how we're feeling, checking in with ourselves. Notice if you're maybe feeling anxious or tired. Maybe you feel energetic and ready to go. There's no right or wrong feeling here. It's just a matter of bringing awareness to where you're at, starting to show up on your mat, and making that conscious choice to do whatever you need to for the next 30 minutes that is going to serve you, serve your body, and serve your mind. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. One more time together, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Notice how you're feeling in this moment. Take note of your feelings, your sensations, and dedicate this next 30 minutes to you, focusing on you, doing whatever you need to do, whether it's what I'm suggesting or not. One more deep breath in together. Exhale, let it go. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Big inhale. Pull the knee up towards the armpit. You could roll the ankle a couple of times each way. Start to wake up that joint. And then as you're ready, extend the leg up. Wrap the hands around the back of the thigh. You could flex or point your toes. You could go back and forth between both. Try to keep your shoulders melting down to the mat. And just notice those sensations that are showing up. Keep your right leg up towards the sky. Bend the left knee. Bring your right ankle over on top of the left thigh. You could stay here in a supine figure four, or go ahead and reach around. Pull your left thigh in towards your chest. Start to wake up that hip. You could rock side to side if that feels good. Maybe you're already feeling some energy come to life. If you've got your good beats on, you know this is going to be a good practice. Set that foot down, extend the right leg, pull the left knee in towards the chest, big breath in. Roll the ankle a couple of times each way. Notice where the areas might feel sticky. Maybe give those some extra TLC today. As you're ready, extend the leg up. Option to wrap behind the thigh here. You can pull your toes to your nose or point your toes, or you can even go between both. Noticing how that feels. As you're ready, bend the right knee, left ankle over the right thigh. Pull the right thigh in towards your chest. Remember, you don't have to pull it into your chest. It's just an option if your hips are feeling ready enough to take on that deep stretch. And if they're like, no, thank you, not yet, that's okay too. Release your right leg down. Bring your left foot down to follow. Both knees point out towards the ceiling. But walk your feet out as wide as your mat now and let your knees knock in. Take your elbows up over your head. You could grab onto opposite biceps. You could grab onto the elbows. We call this deconstructed rest. So allow your spine to be long. Allow yourself to just melt in here and feel something. Maybe you're feeling some feelings. Maybe you're feeling some muscles. We often get told not to feel things, or we try not to. We try to avoid feeling anything but positive, anything but good. Just let things happen. Let things show up. Allow yourself that freedom here today. Deep breath in. Reach the arms up overhead. Reach the legs out long. And pull your knees into your chest. Let's rock and roll over to all fours. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Step the knees back. And right away we go into a couple cow-cat poses. Inhale, cow, lower the belly, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale, cat, round and curl the spine. Inhale, open the heart forward. Exhale, round and curl the spine. One more time. Inhale, press through the palms as you reach the heart forward. Exhale, press the palms down, separate the shoulder blades, cat. Come back to neutral. Oh, if you're following along on my Spotify, we got Lizzo in the house now, and it is time to move. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees can be soft here. Press through the palms. Bring your belly button closer towards your thighs. Take a little bit of movement here. Oh, yeah, Lizzo. Sing it out. As you're ready, look forward. Big inhale. Lift the heels up. Exhale, bend the knees. Take a bunch of small steps forward. Finding your forward fold, knees stay bent. Allow your head to hang heavy. Letting any weight of opinions, any weight of your week fall along the back of your neck, down past your head. Just let them go. Now, I should have warned you, this might be a little explicit, nothing crazy, but I always think it's fun to throw a couple of swear words in when we get in these hip hop yoga classes. I think it adds to the energy. When you're ready, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. As you're ready, inhale, reach up. Spiral your palms in. Pinkies are forward. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Now, right away, maybe you feel that music that you're listening to. Yoga is just movement and breath. No one told you can't dance in this class. When was the last time that you danced? Give yourself the freedom to do that today at any point if your jam comes on. Heels underneath your hips. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Get long in the spine. Exhale to your plank. Hands under shoulders. Step the feet back. Remember, you can lower down to the knees here. You never have to be up on your toes. Take a deep breath in as you press your palms away. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Elbows reach back. Open the heart forward. This is your heart opener. Remember, downward facing or upward facing dog is an option as well. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. At any point you want to skip that flow, here's down dog. You come here instead. It's your practice. It's your movement. There is no wrong way to do it today. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your feet behind your wrist. Walk, step, or hop if that's in your practice. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. We're going to move that one breath, one movement. Remember, you don't have to do the flows. You can always go back to downward facing dog. You can switch these up however you want to. If you've seen Breaking Down Chaturanga, remember you've got tons of options. As you're ready, big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Get long in the spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Step the feet back to plank. One big exhale lowers you down halfway or all the way. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We do that one more time. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels, bend the knees. Maybe you even hop forward instead of step. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Remember, yoga is like a bus stop. So I'll continue to show you options. You take what you need, you get off at the bus stop that you feel good at, and you have no one to explain it to. This is your practice today. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Another option, exhale back to chaturanga. Bend the elbows when you land, just like a jump squat. Upward dog or cobra on your inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you can walk, step, or hop forward. We all inhale, look forward, look where we're going. Lift the heels, bend the knees, hop, step, or float. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now, feet can stay shoulders width apart or bring the big toes to touch if that feels okay. Inhale, chair pose. Hips lower, arms reach. Squeeze the inner thighs together, fire them up. Lengthen your low back as you sit back another inch. If this does not feel great in your shoulders, you can reach forward or bring in my heart center. Now, if you're following along on my playlist, the show goes on is on right now, and we getting it. Or you just stay in your chair, but these pulses bring a new burn, and so maybe we embrace that and we find that challenge. You've got this. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog, or take a chaturanga. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog is where we all meet. In downward facing dog, remember we're pressing through our palms. Knees are soft. The heels might not touch the ground. That's okay. Inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, open the hip. Bend the knee. Continue to press through both palms at the exact same way. So we want to avoid dumping all our weight into the left side. Press a little bit more into the right palm. One deep breath to extend the leg. Exhale, low lunge. Pull the knee in. Plant it between your hands. Spin the back foot down. Inhale, warrior 2. Front knee is over the ankle. Reach the knee towards the pinky toes here. The back foot should be facing the side or slightly forward. Can you stack your shoulders on top of your hips here? And relax your shoulders. Remember, these are all suggestions. These are ways to get into the pose. It might feel different. It might look different. It's not about perfection here. You've got time. Deep breath in. Exhale, side angle. Bring the elbow inside the inner thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. Pull your top rib back, bottom rib under. On an inhale, reverse warrior. Legs stay the same. Reach the right arm back. Find space in your side body. One more breath in. Exhale, frame the foot, step back to downward dog. If you want that flow, feel free to take a chaturanga, up dog, down dog, but we all meet in the same spot. Inhale, left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee, find that scorpion's tail. Notice if you're dumping weight into the right palm. Continue to press through the left palm. Reach your knee back another inch. Oh, it should feel good to find that space, find that freedom here. Big inhale, reach the leg back. Exhale, low lunge, plant the foot between the hands. Spin the back foot down, inhale to your warrior 2. Relax your shoulders down. Now maybe the side shows up differently. That's okay, give yourself some grace here. Back toes are facing to the side or slightly forward. Front knee is over the ankles. Rest your shoulders down. This does not need to be intense. You do not need to carry any weight in those shoulders right now. Exhale, bring the elbow inside the inner thigh. Reach the right arm up and over for side angle. Find that length from the hips through the armpits up to the fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Now, I like looking down my back foot. My neck tends to be really tight, so this is a great stretch for me. However, if you prefer to look up, if that feels better for your neck, go ahead and do that. Frame the foot, step back, downward facing dog. Now you know where we're going. We're going to get back into chair pose. As you're ready, inhale, look forward, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees, hop, step, or jump. Inhale, chair pose. Now maybe your big toes touch, maybe they stay out. Remember, this is your practice. No jumping if you don't want to jump. I'm never going to make you jump, but I will make you dance. Just kidding, I can't make you do anything. Sit the hips back, open your heart forward. One big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, take it back. Otherwise, remember, you can step back to downward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog is where we all meet. Starting to move, one breath, one movement. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, scorpion's tail, open up the hip. Inhale, extend. Exhale, low lunge, pull it all the way through. Inhale, warrior two, back foot spins down, open up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, downward dog. Frame the front foot, step it back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, scorpion's tail. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Send the back foot down. Inhale, warrior two, so strong. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, downward facing dog. We're gonna start to switch this up now. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, hop, step, or jump, find forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold again. Take it down. Halfway lift on your inhale. This is your lengthening here. Exhale, hop, step, or find chaturanga or a downward facing dog. Remember, if you jump back, we want to bend the elbows. It's like a jump squat. You would never land in a jump squat with straight, extended knees. We want soft joints to protect them. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, scorpion's tail. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, low lunge. Now here's your change. Bring the weight forward to that right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, standing splits. So we brought all the weight into our right leg. We lifted the left leg up. Hips are square to the ground here. It's not about how high that left leg can get. Now I'm going to give you a chance to play here. You can bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And maybe you just practice lifting your right heel and pressing into your palms. Maybe you try a few little hops, pressing into your palms. Maybe you pull your mat towards a wall and you try some bigger hops, seeing if you can hit your handstand. Or maybe you just hang out in standing splits, and that's okay too. You choose your challenge. You choose your adventure here. I promise there's no wrong way to do it. One more breath in. Exhale, step back, low lunge. As you're ready, big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. We move on to the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, scorpion's tail. Open that hip. Oh, feels so good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, low lunge. Now you know where we're going. Remember, this side might feel different. That's okay. So take what you need, leave what you don't. See if you can challenge your comfort zone. You can do hard things. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, standing splits. Press into the left foot, lift the right leg up. Maybe the palms touch the ground, maybe it's the fingertips. Bend into the left knee as much as you need to. Square off the hips. We're here for a couple of breaths. So can you find that comfort in your breath? Remembering it's always there for you. We don't even have to think about it. Option to plant the palms, Lift the left heel. Try pressing in the palms, engaging your core. Maybe you take that option with a couple of really little hops, just a couple of inches off the ground. Maybe you take some bigger handstand hops. You can always move your mat over towards the wall. Trust yourself, trust your body. Deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open the heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take the feet a little bit wider apart. We're moving into frog pose, and I'm gonna keep it fun and have us float there. If that's not for you, feel free to walk your feet forward instead. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Gentle hop forward. Feet come to the outsides of our mat. So right away, toes are turned out. Elbows inside the inner thighs. Open the heart forward. Now, this is a big hip opener. If your knees are like, no thank you, not today, feel free to come to a sumo squat instead, or a yogi squat. Hands could reach forward or stay at heart center. Hips are still back. Great place to stay in your hip opener. You don't have to go to the point of pain. In fact, I don't want you to. That's not honoring your body. Go to the point where you feel that slight discomfort, but where you can tell yourself, I've got this. I can work through this discomfort. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let something go. Plant your hands. Inhale, lift the hips high. Walk the heels underneath the feet, all 10 toes face forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. We're gonna take one final flow. If you're like, nope, I'm good, feel free to go right into downward facing dog. If you haven't tried something that you want to now is your chance. One final flow. Maybe you hop, maybe you float, maybe you do some push-ups. This is your final flow before we get onto our backs. Inhale, reach up, extend a mountain. Exhale, hinge at the hips, soft knees, forward fold. Halfway lift, get long, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, hop step, or float back. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Did anyone do those push-ups? Sometimes people go for the push-ups. Sometimes I go for the push-ups. Depends how we're feeling. The best thing is you could watch this over and over and do something different every single time. I'm never going to tell you that you cannot do something. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees to the mat, big toes to touch, hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. Let yourself rest. As you're ready, inhale, come back up. We'll swing our legs around towards the front of the mat. Sit up on your sits bones. You can remove that flesh. That helps you to feel more connected. Sit up tall. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold forward. Now remember, the goal is not necessarily to touch your toes. Maybe you grab onto your ankles or your calves. Maybe you still have your music going. You sway side to side. Let yourself get lost in the music. I know a lot of people think yoga has to always be this instrumental, kind of music. I think music's really powerful. There are no rules. If you want to throw on your hip hop beats, you want to throw on top 40, you want to throw on country. I love choosing music that makes me feel powerful, makes me want to move. As long as I'm remembering to breathe and remembering to move, I'm doing yoga. Sit it up, shoulders roll down and back. Reach the hands forward, roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Finding a back bend, reach the arms down long past the sides. Bend your knees. Knees point up towards the ceiling as the heels come in towards your glutes. We'll find bridge pose here. Inhale, lift the hips up. You can roll your shoulders underneath. You could even find a bind behind your low back, interlacing your hands. Continue to keep your chin off your chest and pull your knees towards each other so they're continuing to lift up and point towards the ceiling. Take 2 more breaths, exactly as you are. Slowly release the bind. Lower the hips down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Knees open up wide for a bound angle. You could bring one hand onto your heart and one onto your chest. You could also leave them down by your side. What I love about this hand position is that we feel both our heartbeat and we feel our belly breath. How lucky are we that we have a body that just works for us? How lucky are we that our lungs continue to pump in and out oxygen? Our heart continues to beat without us consciously having to think about it. Use your hands to bring the knees together. Hug your knees into your chest. You could stay here, or you could bend your knees, find happy baby, grabbing for the outsides of the feet, grab for the big toes, grab the outsides of the calves. Open up the hips, but keep the low. Maybe roll side to side. I had a yoga teacher tell me one time that one reason we love to rock is because when we're little, we are rocked to soothe us. So it's like a physiological trait that stays with us. I don't know if it's true, but it's kind of nice to think about. As you're ready, pull your knees into your chest. And exhale, let everything go. Legs that go out long, hands out towards the sides. We'll stay in our final resting pose for a couple of moments. I'll let you know it's time to come up. For now, give yourself this grace. Give yourself this rest. You've done all the work you need to in this practice. For now, just enjoy Shavasana. You're welcome to hit pause and stay here as long as you want to. If you find it's time to integrate back into your day, let's bring some movement to our fingers, to our toes. Take a deep breath. Deep exhale. Take a full body stretch. Reach the hands up overhead. Reach the legs out long. As you're ready, slowly roll onto one side. Keep the eyes closed or keep a soft gaze. Slowly push yourself up to a seated position using little to no effort. Cross the legs. Remove that flesh from underneath the sits bones. Rest your shoulders down. If there's one thing I hope you take from this practice, it's that yoga is not picture perfect. Yoga is not one size fits all. You can throw on any music you want to. You can move how you feel most free. As long as you're breathing and you're moving, you're doing yoga. I invite you today to let go of that need for perfection, that need to fit inside a puzzle or a box, and just let yourself be. As you're ready, big inhale, reach up towards the sky. Bring the hands to touch. Exhale to heart center. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me for this 30-minute hip-hop yoga flow. Again, Spotify playlist is linked below. Feel free to use mine. Feel free to make your own. Whatever brings you power, brings you strength. I hope you take that with you the rest of the day. We'll see you next time.